What's going on, guys? Just going on the brand of guys today, coming at you with some new information regarding Halo Infinite. Now, I don't know if that's actually what they're going to be calling it, if that's just a working title. I think it's just a working title, but they might just end up calling it Halo Infinite. Who knows? But we got some brand new information. I'm super excited, my friends. I love Halo. I absolutely love Halo. We haven't heard a lot except just kind of that initial announcement. And now, developer 343 Industries has confirmed that the next Halo game, Halo Infinite, as it's being called right now, will see the return of 4-player split screen after they'd removed split screen feature from Halo 5. This was during a recent live stream from 343 Industries, where they dropped a few pieces of information regarding regarding Halo Infinite. Including the fact of split screen. The developer said that it has been successfully testing 4-player co-op on the new engine built for Halo Infinite. Furthermore, it says that 343 Industries studio head Bonnie Ross announced back in 2017 that the next Halo would have split screen co-op. Obviously, these recent comments are confirmation that the developer is staying true to that promise, reports Game Rant. Obviously, we know Halo 5 Guardians did not feature local split screen, which upset a good amount of people. Obviously, a lot of people play online, but having split screen is obviously a huge thing of a Halo franchise. I know myself, I was a little bit disappointed that I couldn't play split screen on Halo 5 with my son. We only have one Xbox One S in the house, and it was a little bit disappointing that I couldn't play with him. It either had to be me or it had to be him. We could play Master Chief Collection split screen, but we couldn't play Halo 5, which was again a little bit annoying in a sense. But that was specifically due to the fact that 343 Industries said that it could not retain a solid 60 frames per second while achieving the scale of AI behavior and environments while also running the game in split screen. So that's kind of why they did that. And again, from the reveal trailer and the way 343 Industries has been talking about Halo Infinite, it sounds like the game's going to be a lot bigger than Halo 5 Guardians, but we still don't know, what that means. Is it going to be a fully open world game? Is it going to be just bigger sandboxes? What does it mean? What does that mean exactly? We don't know 100% sure. We don't know 100%. Obviously, in which sense is going to be larger, but it seems like they're going big, man. They're going big, and I'm excited. So, it's good to hear that they've found a solution though for the split screen issue, which obviously kept split screen from being in Halo 5. In that same live stream, they also said that Halo Infinite would feature player customization inspired by Halo Reach, and that Halo Infinite's new slip space engine was designed with PC in mind. So we got two things to talk about here. Let's first talk about the first half, which is the customization and how it's being inspired by Halo Reach. I think they said, I read somewhere else in a different article that they had said that they believe a lot of fans look at Halo Reach as one of the best Halo games. Now, you guys can let me know what Halo was your favorite down in the comment section below. Personally, for me, my all-time favorite is Halo 3, but Halo Reach is second for me. I loved that game. That game, I feel like, had a little bit of mixed emotions. I think some people hated it. Some people loved it. I think it was an absolutely amazing game. I love the customization. I think it was one of the best multiplayer experiences for Halo, alongside Halo 3. But that's just my opinion. I grew up with primarily Halo 3 and Halo Infinite. Those were kind of like my two go-to Halo games growing up. And so I guess I got a sweet spot for them. But I mean, even when I first played them back in the day, I didn't have any complaints about Halo Infinite. Or sorry, not Halo Infinite, Halo Reach. Was I saying Halo Infinite this whole time? I'm talking about Halo Reach. So Halo Reach, I thought it was a great game, and the fact that they're drawing inspiration from that game as far as the customization options go, I think that's huge. I think that's great, because there was some pretty incredible customization for Halo Reach at the time, in my opinion. So I don't know. Let me know what is your favorite Halo. Let me know in the comments below. Furthermore, they say, like I said, they say that they designed the slip space engine with PC in mind, right? So obviously PC is going to be more forefront, right? With Halo 5, there's like Forge on PC, and there's sort of like you can do multiplayer as well, but it's like it's not the whole Halo 5 experience, right? It's really, I don't know, it's really weird. It's kind of feels like sort of like a beta thing. I don't know. It's not a beta thing, but like, I don't know. I tried it a few times and it felt really cool to be able to play Halo on PC, even though I'm not primarily a PC player. I'm primarily a console player myself, but it was really interesting to see Halo on PC, because it's always been like something that you only experienced on Xbox. So they're definitely planning to treat the PC version of the game with the same kind of dedication as the console version. So kind of like they've been doing with other games like Forza, Gears of War, all their recent games that have been launched on both Windows 10 and on Xbox One. I guess are taking that same kind of that same direction with Halo Infinite. So if you guys are primarily PC players, obviously get excited. For those of you guys who are worried, like, I know maybe some people are probably worried, like, are they going to mesh the servers? If I jump into Halo Infinite on console, am I going to get stuck playing with PC players? No, you're not going to have that issue. I would assume that would probably only be if you're playing with a friend, crossplay. Like, let's say like you as a console player team up with a friend on PC or vice versa, you're playing online together, then I would assume in that scenario you're gonna have a mix of both PC and console players. But otherwise, if you're just playing on console with console friends, or just on PC with PC friends, then they're gonna have their own servers. So there's no way they're gonna mesh the two. I'd be extremely surprised if they did that, and I think it would piss off a lot of people if they did that, because obviously console versus PC, it's just not the best. It's not the best mix up, you know what I mean? It's just, I don't know. I've tried it with other games. I've tried playing on console in like a PC lobby with a game like Fortnite or something. It's disastrous, man. So anyways, all that said, we don't know exactly when the game's going to be coming out. Technically, the game's currently in development for Xbox One, right? But I think that it's going to be a launch game for the next Xbox. Now, could it be on both Xbox One and the next Xbox? Maybe they'll do that. Maybe they'll pull like a Nintendo, where Nintendo has launched certain games like Breath of the Wild on the Wii U and on the Switch, or back in the day, Twilight Princess on the GameCube and on the Wii. Maybe they'll do something like that. I don't know. Maybe it will be an Xbox One game and it'll be like the final game for Xbox One. That said, I would be very surprised if they go that route. And the reason for that is because we know that they're planning the next Xbox console. They're calling it Xbox Scarlet right now, right? We know the new Xbox console is in development. We know PS5's in development. We know those consoles are just around the corner. Now, in an unlikely scenario, we could probably see them as early as 2019. I do think it's a possibility, but I think it's more likely that we'll see them in 2020. Now, judging by how big this game is, I don't think this game is going to be ready until 2020. Just from what we've heard about how big this game is. Again, they're trying to make sure that both the Xbox One and PC version are, optimized fully, and they have, I guess they're equal to each other, right? That there's nothing lacking in either version. That they're both complete versions of the game on both platforms. So taking all that into account, I don't think the game is going to be out till at least 2020. And like, there's almost no way that the new consoles don't come out by 2020. If the PS5 and the new Xbox console are not out by 2020, I'd be very surprised if somehow they're later, like 2021 or 2022. I don't see that happening. I see it either 2019 if it's early, or 2020 being the more likely release date. So again, that said, I think it's going to be a launch game for the new Xbox console. I think they're going to come out in early 2020 or late 2019, and they're going to be like, hey, this is the new Halo game, right? Or maybe the other way around. They're going to be like, hey, this is the new Xbox console, right? Xbox Scarlet, or whatever they're going to actually end up calling it. They're going to show it off. Like, whoa, crazy. By the way, it's going to be coming out with Halo Infinite, and then they're going to show off, you know, the new Halo game and how that looks on the newest console. And it's just too perfect for them not to do it, right? It's just too perfect for them not to go that route. So I would be surprised if they don't release Halo Infinite on the next Xbox console. It just doesn't make sense to me to release a big Halo game like this at the very end of a console generation. Again, could we see like a double release where it's on Xbox One, the new Xbox, and PC? I think so, because you know, the way they've been talking is they kind of want, you know, the new Xbox to still kind of connect to, you know, the same networks as the previous Xbox, which is the Xbox One or something. I don't know. I think that's what they've been talking about. But again, I don't know how you're going to do that without kind of, you know, holding back the new generation, because at some point the Xbox One is not going to be able to handle it anymore, unless the way they're looking at it is kind of, you know, like a PC where you can, again, they've been doing this for a lot of games, right, where you can adjust the settings on console so you have like a lower resolution, right? So if you're on Xbox One X, you can bump up the resolution to 4K. If you're on Xbox One S, and you can have, you know, lower resolution. So maybe that's how they're going to be optimizing their games, but then you still got to look at like third-party games. Are third-party developers going to do that? I mean, I guess there's a chance, right? That they could do that. But I don't know. I guess time will tell. We'll see how they go about it. But I think if anything, that's probably how they're going to do it. Again, just my assumptions. We don't know for sure when this game's coming out. We don't know when the new Xbox is coming out. We don't know if this game will be part of the new Xbox consoles lineup at launch, or if it's only going to be on Xbox One and PC. But again, I'd be very surprised if they don't launch the new console with the new Halo. Anyways, I kind of went off on, you know, I went from like giving you guys factual new information to kind of speculation. I apologize for that, but it was fun to do. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you guys are excited for the new Halo game, Halo Infinite. I'm super pumped. Cannot wait for it to come out. And if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys smash the like button, subscribe, comment, share, and a little awesome stuff. Catch you guys very soon in another video. Like always, until then, game on.